The Cape Town community has become entangled in red tape between the city and provincial housing department. 2 people died in a shack fire on Sunday. They were survivors of the 2018 blaze that razed over 300 homes. They had been waiting to finally be relocated to emergency development in Khayelitsha, something that's been 5 years and waiting. In accounting for who's responsible for the delay, both the City of Cape Town and Provincial Housing Department are playing the blame game. ENCA's Nobesuthu Hejana reports.
The area earmarked for emergency development in Khayelitsha following a 2018 fire stands abandoned. For 5 years, the families from this settlement have waited to be relocated. Then, on Sunday, another fire swept through the same area, claiming 2 lives, Nomtindelo Cele and her partner Siphiwe Siyolo. Nozabalunge Cele says she was woken up by screams from neighbors informing her that her niece's shack was on fire. Cele is now looking after 15 people in her small shack and says she's struggling to make ends meet. This site for their relocation was identified through a special plea by former Housing Minister Noma India Mveketo for victims from the Bluey informal settlement. Ward Councillor Thando Pimpi says the delays are intentional.
And kutsha kwa kule ndawo bekufaneleke ababantu kudala belapha kule site sikuyo ndicinga urhulumente kwalapha eNtshona Koloni uyayibona le ntlekelo yenzekayo apha.
The Khayelitsha Development Forum wants the city to be accountable.
She was put into the list to wait for an emergency house. A second fire occurred in 2023 and she died. If things are to be different, the City of Cape Town must take accountability for those deaths.
But the city says power of attorney was granted to the Provincial Housing Department.
This approval is in order to develop a temporary relocation area which will provide approximately 770 residential units in 3-story blocks to accommodate transitory households in permanent accommodation.
The Provincial Housing Department says the current agreement has limitations and it's waiting for land use approval from the city, but it can't say when work will commence.
You must have the proof that the land belongs to you. If the land does not belong to you, the owner of the land must give you the consent for you to build. So that's where we're sitting right now.
While it's unclear when work will finally start here and talks between the 2 spheres of government drag on, residents say they fear more people will die before receiving their homes. Nobesuthu Hejana, Cape Town.